So hello everyone, welcome to ET Inspiring Leaders North 2024, and today we have someone really special with us, the founding partner of one of the leading clothing online platform, Urbanic, and here we have Rahul Dayama with us.
Hi, thank you so much for...
We are so delighted to have you here with us.
Thank you.
So my first question is that where did the word Urbanic came from?
I think because like when we started Urbanic, we had this one thing in mind that we want to focus a lot on technology. We wanted to use technology to solve a lot of problems, and all the designs we were focusing on were very urban. So I was trying to find words which is very related to urban, and with this multiple combination, I was able to find this combination which is Urbanic, and because that's a very good ring to it, it's very global. The word urban is adapted globally really well. We always had this vision of a global brand, which is like from London to all the markets. So yeah, and that was like how Urbanic came.
And yes, it's really catchy also.
Yeah.
All the girls in India, Urbanic, Urbanic, Urbanic.
Yeah.
And recently, Savannah is also here for the rescue.
Yeah.
So congratulations for that.
Thank you so much.
So the next question is, can you share your journey in founding Urbanic and what inspired you to enter the fashion industry?
I think fashion is a very interesting journey. I was a photographer before this, an engineer turned photographer. So I think this whole industry, which is something which is growing so rapidly digitally, where we come from a lot of technological background, we thought that is the best industry to get into, with all the emerging markets growing so rapidly with internet penetration and access to social media, access to global trends. So we found a gap between the consumption and like we thought that everyone should have access to good clothes. So I think that's why we entered specifically in the fashion industry to start with. And I met James via friends, and like it was quite interesting that I come from a variety of background. I've been a travel photographer, so I understand the whole India as tier 1, tier 2, coming from like I'm from a very small town. So yeah, I think that made a good combination of understanding the market, and then that's how we actually built what we have built.
Well, you have really succeeded in your motto though. So the next question is, how do you define your leadership style and what values do you prioritize in your team?
I think leadership comes with a lot of responsibility, and I keep listening that a lot of people say that it's very difficult to work with Gen Zs, but my whole team is Gen Z. And I think I've never faced all the issues which I've see people saying that like they don't work like on odd hours, they don't do. So the thing is like it's all about values. So I think the most important thing for me as a leader is to train and also to understand the problems and then make sure that is implemented in a way that is beneficial for you and also for the team. So there is always something to grow, always something to learn, and the whole team is important. So yeah, so identifying the skill sets and making sure that you hear them, you understand them, and also like what we plan as like a lot of time, like I don't have an idea, but maybe a very junior person from my team comes up with such a cool idea, and if it's implemented, it also helps them boost their inputs.
Exactly.
Like and
it gives voice to everyone.
Yeah, and it's necessary because it's necessary to understand your target audience.
Because an idea is just a seed.
And
we need to water it.
Yeah.
So how has Urbanic leveraged technology, particularly AI, to enhance customer experiences?
So we use AI in understanding the needs of the market.
Yes.
We use AI very extensively in the whole process, so that like we have the less dead stock and waste generated through, because that's the biggest problem of fashion industry as of now, that there is a lot of stocks and which is not being required. So we're trying to use technology not for like photography or something like that, because being a photographer, I think like I want technology to do things which we humans don't like to do. So, and it has really helped us to reduce the dead stock on a very substantial level, to understand the market really well, to understand the consumer requirements really well, to provide them something which what they're looking for.
So, what role does creativity play in your approach to marketing and brand development at Urbanic?
I think creativity is the most important thing for me, and so is in my team also. I see that everyone respects creativity a lot, because for me, creativity, like I see a lot of people talk about creativity on a very particular fields. But I think everything, whenever you create, like I'm being an engineer, so if I create a program, I'm creating something, so I'm innovating something. I'm solving a problem. Creativity comes into everything, like from everyone in this world is creative. For an example, a finance team figuring a new solution for solving a problem is creative. So I think creativity, what makes me moving, what makes everyone keep moving, and the satisfaction after you see your creativity helping move things is like, I think the most important thing is creativity.
Well, I also believe the same. So the next question for you is, what challenges have you faced as a leader in a rapidly evolving industry where fashion is changing day by day?
I think the biggest problem as a leader, which I see, is the skill set development, because the way the industry is going, the skill sets which you need are like very, very, like this is not exactly what you need like few years back. So the most important thing for me is learning. So I think how I'm able to tackle this is because there's a constant learning. There's a constant learning with me, so I think the constant learning with the team as well. Understanding the market, understanding the whole product psychology of different platforms. So because we make very tailored ideas, tailored strategies for each platform. Like, so something which we want to do on YouTube is very different than Instagram. To understand the product psychology of why exactly the consumer is actually consuming that platform, and then trying to figure out like how you can be a part of it. Because unless until your goal doesn't match to that, it's very difficult to actually penetrate the platform. So I think the constant learning, the skill set development is something which is the biggest challenge as of now. Because everything is evolving so quickly. There is no method which you should like be following from like A to B.
So my last question for you is, what are your plans for Urbanic? Like, how do you plan to achieve those plans in the coming year?
The plans for Urbanic is we wanted to like we're focusing very much on the quality. Also, next year we'll be planning a lot of activations offline, because talking to a lot of people, I've understood that people want to see clothes offline as well. So that is what we are planning. We're not planning for stores, but then we will plan a lot of activations offline so that like people can see the quality, people can touch and feel the clothes, and then it will also help them to order online better.
Well, thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your valuable insights. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
Well, that was Rahul Dayama from Urbanic. Thank you so much.